So welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about once you record your video. So the first thing is to edit your video. First of all is to edit for the speed. Do you want it to go as fast, more faster than how you were talking? Or do you want it to be slower? Or do you want to change the pace as per the content of your video? So you have to do editing and remove especially the pauses in between. There's nothing as annoying as having someone talk and the pauses in between. Remove those pauses in the beginning. Start with those ones. Even before you look at other things, start with the pauses that are coming in between. You want your voice to be as seamless as possible. So edit for speed and edit to remove the pauses in between. And then add the subtitles. Nowadays, I have seen most YouTubers, they're not using like complete subtitles. And the subtitles or the captions, you can actually have them from the YouTube studio itself. Or you can use other tools. For example, I'm using CapCut, and you can use different styles of putting the subtitles. And you can choose to only put the highlights. What are the main points that you're trying to bring across in your video? So you don't have to put all the subtitle word for word, because that gets tiresome for someone who is watching your video. And another thing, number 3, is the transitions and effects. Every time you're starting a new important topic, how do you transition from one point to the other? So you can edit that so that you have different transition, or you can apply all so that you have the same transition for every time you have a new topic or a subtitle. And another one is to add music. I know most of other YouTubers are actually discouraging people from adding music, the background music. And for most people, they also feel like it's too much noise. So if you're adding any background music, first of all, check that it's not copyright music, because then the whole work that you've done is going to go to waste. If you get a copyright strike, then that video is not going to be monetized, and it might even negatively affect your channel. So first of all, check that it's free music to use, and check for the volume. Make sure that the volume is very low so that it's actually background music. So the music is not as louder than your voice. It's like you're competing with the background music to get the message out there. So try to balance so that you don't have the music too loud. It makes it too noisy and the message is lost in between. And another thing is to optimize. And especially with your title, your description, and your tags. Those ones you have to use SEO tools. And some of the SEO tools I'm using vidIQ. It's very good. And there's the free version, so you don't have to pay anything. Just optimize your title and then get to your description. And your description should be as simple as possible. But make sure that you use the keywords that are in your video. What is the message you're trying to portray? Use those keywords there. And then in the tags, because this is going to make your content as foundable as possible and for many people. So make sure it is search engine optimized before you can publish. And another thing is the thumbnails. Thumbnails, you can use tools like Canva. That's what I use currently. And you can do your edits. They're the free version that you can use. Edit your thumbnail to be as catchy as possible, because if there are 10 people making the same video title, what will make your video to be picked more than the other is the thumbnail. How appealing is your thumbnail as compared to other people? So make sure it's as catchy and appealing as possible. That's when people are going to pick on your content rather than pick on someone else. Before you publish, then you have to add the end screen. And in the end screen, you can do this from the YouTube studio, and you add the end screen based on what you like to put. So for me, I use like ready-made templates. So where you have either a video or related video and the subscribe button. So that's like helping you for people to either subscribe or to watch your playlist or watch some next video. So the end screen is very important. And if you're doing, for example, a product review, and you want to add some links to that product, then you're able to add just before you publish. And finally, afterwards, analyze your metrics. What is the click-through rate? What is the retention rate? Like, how long are people watching your video? Is there a place at some point where you lose the people and they stop watching your video? And try to use those metrics for future references so that you can optimize your videos and you can get better results. So I hope these points were of any value to you. And if you're new, please subscribe, like this video, leave us a comment. This will help us to improve on our future upcoming videos. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.